Hey everyone, I'm Paul Lemiski. Today we have a beautiful walnut log. We're going to be sawmilling on this huge sawmill. Thanks so much for tuning in and really hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. I would just leave it running if we have it running for like a short period. These are what we not need. These are better ones. Oh, too much. Hey everyone, how's it going? We're up here at the big sawmill and we have a big, huge walnut log to sawmill. Fortunately, we're not clear-cutting forests to get our logs. These are all from backyards in the cities around us. Toronto, Burlington, Brampton, Hamilton, all the big cities around us. Fortunately, we're out in the country though. So we got beautiful weather, clean air, and Canada's widest cutting sawmill. Check out this thing. 72 inches, it can cut me in pieces. We don't want to do that though. We're here with Chad too, don't forget Chad. Good looking young man here. He's gonna hop in the telehandler, which is this beautiful machine right here, and it has a zoom boom on it. So this is gonna be able to boom out and place the log right on our bunks how we want it. If we look at the log, it does have a little check or a crack right in this direction. So we're gonna wanna try and get that flat on the bunks, and we're gonna sawmill parallel to that line, I guess. So let's get her loaded, Chad. You good? Okay, hold on. Check the other side. Why don't you go like this? Okay. There we go. So we got that check right here, because this is naturally going to keep cracking probably. We want to keep the boards, as we're going to minimize that defect is basically what we're trying to do. Yeah, that's beautiful. There we go. So the log's in place. Very simply, we just have these wooden bunks that the log stands on. I guess it's standing. I don't know, is it sitting? Yeah. Could be either way. And all we have is these little wedges. We hammer them in. Bam, 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 and we just put a screw on the very back end. That's all we need to hold this log in place while we sawmill it. Chad's gonna get to that now. I'm gonna start setting up the sawmill. It's exciting. This is a really, really nice log, and I haven't actually run the sawmill in a long time, so you might have to give me some pointers, Chad. All right, while Chad gets the log ready, let's talk about the beast of a sawmill. We had this fabricated for us. We actually did find a sawmill that was already being used, but we heavily modified it. We have Cook's 30-inch bandsaw wheels that are on here behind this little cover. Whoa! So we did purchase these from Cook Saw, and we also purchased the bandsaw blade guides from Cook Saw. Everything else that you see, this whole frame, everything that's black, that was all fabricated for us by a local fabricator. I picked up a 20 horsepower, ding, 600 volt motor off of eBay. This was a steal. I got this for 300 bucks. And we also upgraded the up-down motor as well as the drive motor with brand new electric motors. And we run everything with VFDs. This allows us to control the speed, control the up-down, just lets us control everything. So it's pretty cool. Chad's looking at me like, stop talking, I got some screws to put in. So he's gonna put these screws in and we're gonna make some sawdust. Repaired. Let's make some sawdust. Liquid gold, we call it around here. Up, up, down, down, down. All right, so we just, it's not. This is fun, I haven't done this in a long time. All right, we made our first cut. This is always the most exciting cut because we get to see what's inside the log. Walnut sometimes let you down a little bit because you're just cutting the sapwood, but usually not. So I'm gonna throw the forks in position. I'm gonna push the slab cut off onto the forks. Exciting. And then it won't work probably right now. Let's see. Tuesdays after a long weekend. Did you get a spray bottle?
No, Justin said no.
There's one right there, 100%. You walk in there, it's on the left-hand side.
Is it a red nozzle thing?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Justin said none of them even work. There's like 3 down there, but he said they won't even work.
Just get all 3. All right.
Oh.
This is a nice log. This is a nice log. Cool, that's the waste cut. And I'll grab a broom. If the spray bottles don't work, then why keep them? Sentimental value, I suppose. Why keep them if they don't work?
I have no idea.
Would you keep a broken bottle? Don't get me wrong, they could be not working. I do trust them. So we actually use a little bit of diesel as a lubricant on the blade. And apparently Chad's been squeezing the bottle, which like dumps out so much. We don't need nearly that much. But we can't afford working spray bottles, apparently. That is sad. Tough times, yeah. These are what we not need. These are better ones.
There we go.
This, I don't know what's in here. I think that is diesel. Just the dye's gone away, right? They dye it. I guess it's natural. It's a natural lubricant.
Okay.
Don't use it in bed though.
Okay.
It burns.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, let us show you what we're actually looking at when we're adjusting the height. Because this whole sawmill is fabricated, we also fabricated a measurement scale. This was done on our laser engraver. And we have 8/4, 10/4, skip 9/4, and we got 12/4. So that basically means 2 inch, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 3 inch thick lumber. For this customer here, we're cutting at the 10/4. Good thing I remembered that. So you can go up a little bit, stay here, more. It's about 1/2 inch. Same shot, a little bit less. Oh, too much. Just right, that's good. You can go down a hair, just touch it. Yeah, perfect. So that's at the 10/4 scale. Let's make a cut. Yeah, that'd be right. Engage the blade. Power pose. Can you hear me okay, or what's that like? I'll wait till that's done. Okay, so I like standing at the end of the log when the blade comes out, because a good indication that you're either cutting, you know, it's warping up or warping down, the blade's wandering in the cut, is if the blade comes out of this cut and the back of the blade actually goes tick that way or tick this way. You know the blade's trying to force up or down one way or the other. So I really like being at the very end of the cut, watching this blade come out of these cuts, because these are beautiful slabs and we want to cut them as best as we possibly can. Okay, cool. So we have a 5/4 cut and 3 10/4. So we got 1 1/4 inch, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. But here's the trick. It's called 10/4 because it's not actually cut at 2.5 inches. This is cut at closer to 2 3/4 of an inch because this is going to shrink as the wood dries. Very important to keep that in mind when you're cutting your thicknesses. The wood shrinks a lot actually, almost 1/8 of an inch in thickness. So we're gonna pop off some of these, check out the grain, but we're also gonna be checking out how flat the sawmill is cutting, make sure the blade's still good. We don't wanna get into these primo slabs right here. These are the good ones. And we don't wanna have waves. So let's pull these off, check out what Mother Nature offered. So I guess we'll just go straight off. We won't even flip. Oh, baby. Bacon strips. Bacon strips. Good flat cut too, very important. Okay, off away. No, just keep your hands away. It's okay. Gorgeous stuff, hey? I'm gonna grab my iPhone just before we take this slab off. Actually, no, we'll take this one off, then I'll grab the iPhone. This is a veneer grade log. Fortunately, we're cutting it proper with that crack, right? And look, so come here. Remember we set up this check initially to go parallel to the blade. So this is what I'm talking about. Instead of cutting the log this way and having that crack in every slab, we're cutting horizontal to that line. So really, our blade's almost gonna be right there. So this little defect really only be in the one slab, which is nice. Yeah. Gotta get the Instagram videos, folks. Man, what a nice log. I know I need my, oops. See the wide angle?
Yeah, the wide angle.
Oh, for the gram. Maybe I'm gonna put them like this. This thing's new to me too, so I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, now that's a good shot right there. Okay. Wish my phone luck. Smooth operator. Change this. All right, we got the log totally done. We're gonna slide these off. These are actually not our slabs though. This is for a customer. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, nice. Got it. That one. That one's like easy. Yeah, let's get that on there. Roll it maybe? Cool, and I think just put it right back down where it came from. All right, sweet, there we go. That was about an hour and a half. That was, I would call that I didn't measure, but that's about a 30 to 34 inch diameter walnut log. It's about 10 feet long. And we processed it into 2.5 inch thick slabs with one piece of 5/4 in about an hour and a half. We didn't even use up a full saw blade, which is awesome. There was no metal, there was no rocks, there was no horseshoes, there was no honey beehives, and my camera is on top of a big pile of water right now. That is risky. Smooth operator there, smooth operator. So that wasn't actually our log. We do custom sawmilling for other people. You do have to bring the log to us. As you see, this is not a portable sawmill. But if you can bring it here, we can saw it for you very efficiently. We're gonna saw it very flat and very, just very nicely. We're gonna do it nicely, okay? We're gonna care about your lumber. And we charge $225 per hour, and we charge $100 for the actual bandsaw blade. That's basically our cost, and then we are able to sharpen it, but that goes into it all. So basically that log was sawn for about $225 plus 100. It's $325. It was about an hour and a half, 75. So $400 is what it cost our customer to get that log sawmilled. He's now going to take it back to his place air dry it, and he actually has his own dehumidification kiln. He's going to be drying it and building some beautiful tables in a year or two. So we'll check back with you. Still good. Still good. That'll be an epic shot.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. I wouldn't trust the other one up there.
No way.
No, it'd fall apart.
No way.